Hey collective. So I pulled for the energy of the day, and I want to talk about this because the message that came through is actually really deep, really human, and honestly very relatable for a lot of people right now. So the very first thing I noticed when I finished shuffling was the card sitting under everything, and that's the Three of Swords. And I always look at the bottom of the deck as the emotional atmosphere. It's like the background frequency of the day, and with the Three of Swords here, this tells me that collectively there is some kind of emotional tenderness present. This can be hurt, disappointment, grief, realizations, or just that feeling of something not being the way you hoped it would be. And I want to say this first because I feel like someone needs to hear it. Just because the Three of Swords shows up does not mean something bad is happening today. A lot of the time, this card shows awareness. It's when the heart is catching up to something the soul already knew. So some people today might be sitting with realizations like, this situation isn't what I thought, or this person isn't meeting me where I need, or this path isn't actually aligned anymore. And that can hurt, even when it's necessary truth. But what's really important is the spread itself is not negative at all. In fact, it shows people actively building stability and healing at the same time. So this is not collapse energy, this is growth through tenderness. So the first card that came out is the Ten of Pentacles, and underneath that we have the Queen of Cups, with the Three of Pentacles kind of influencing. And this combination is really beautiful because the Ten of Pentacles is long-term life. It's security, home, family, stability, legacy, what actually lasts. And with the Queen of Cups underneath, this tells me people are thinking about these things from the heart right now, not just logic. It's like asking, what actually feels emotionally safe for me long term? So, a real life example of this energy could be someone who's been in a relationship for years and nothing dramatic happened, but they're starting to realize emotionally, I don't feel fully seen here. And instead of ignoring that, they're thinking about their future. They're thinking, 10 years from now, is this the life I want? That's Ten of Pentacles with Queen of Cups. It's long-term emotional truth. The Three of Pentacles influence here shows building. So this is not fantasy. This is people recognizing that stability is something we actively create, often with others, step by step. Some people today might be having conversations about commitment, home, work structure, or family dynamics. It's like the collective is focusing on what actually supports me sustainably. Then we move into the Eight of Pentacles with the Five of Wands underneath. And this is effort despite friction. The Eight of Pentacles is dedication, practice, showing up, working on something that matters. But the Five of Wands underneath shows tension, conflict, or feeling pulled in multiple directions. So this can look like someone trying to focus on healing, growth, or work while there's chaos around them. For example, someone studying for a certification while their household is loud and stressful, or someone trying to improve their mental health while still dealing with drama from others. The message here is, your effort still counts even when the environment is messy. Progress does not require perfect conditions. Then we have Temperance with the Empress underneath, and this is honestly one of the most soothing combinations in the whole spread. Temperance is emotional regulation, balance, gradual healing, integration. It's the nervous system calming down after strain, and the Empress underneath adds worth, nurturing, softness, and self-compassion. So collectively, this feels like Spirit saying, you are allowed to heal slowly. You are allowed to be gentle with yourself. You do not have to force yourself into immediate clarity or immediate strength. Some people today might feel emotionally sensitive, needing rest, or needing quiet, nurturing energy, and this combination validates that completely. A real-life example here is someone who went through a breakup months ago and feels like they should be over it by now, but still has waves of emotion. Temperance with Empress says healing does not run on a schedule. Your heart moves at its own pace. Then we have the Seven of Pentacles, and this came out with the Knight of Cups, and again the Empress underneath, with Two of Pentacles peaking. This is very reflective energy. The Seven of Pentacles is pause and evaluation. looking at what you've invested in and asking, is this growing? The Knight of Cups adds emotional offering, dreams, romantic or heartfelt investment. So this is people evaluating where they've poured their heart. The repeated Empress again highlights self-worth, and the Two of Pentacles peaking shows juggling or uncertainty about what to do next. So this can look like someone asking, I've given so much to this relationship or this goal or this situation. Is it actually giving back? Is it nourishing me? That's the key word here, nourishing, because Empress energy is nourishment. So a real example could be someone who has been pursuing a career path they thought they wanted, and now they're realizing it drains them. Or someone who has been emotionally available to someone who is inconsistent, and they're asking, do I keep investing here or redirect my energy? That's Seven of Pentacles reflection. Then we move into the Hermit with the Ten of Wands underneath. And this is very clear. The Hermit is stepping back for clarity, solitude for insight. The Ten of Wands underneath shows burden, exhaustion, overwhelm. So collectively, many people feel heavy right now, mentally or emotionally overloaded. And the Hermit says stepping back is wisdom, not withdrawal from weakness. Some people today might feel the urge to be quiet, to not engage, to think alone, to process without outside voices. And this spread says that's actually healthy. Insight often comes in stillness, not in pressure. So a real-life example is someone declining plans, turning their phone on silent, journaling, walking alone, or just sitting with their thoughts. That is Hermit energy, and it's not isolation, it's recalibration. Then the final card is actually really grounding. We have the Four of Wands with the Nine of Swords underneath, and the Four of Swords and Strength influencing. And this is really important because the Four of Wands is stability, grounding, safe space, small celebration, supportive environment. It's emotional footing. But the Nine of Swords underneath shows anxiety still lingering. So this tells me collectively, people are actually finding moments of stability or support, but the mind hasn't fully caught up yet. So someone might be safe, supported, or progressing, but still worried internally. The Four of Swords influence shows rest and recovery. Strength shows resilience and emotional courage. So the outcome energy of the day is actually this. Stability is forming even while anxiety still exists. A real-life example is someone who finally gets a job offer after months of stress, but still feels anxious because they're used to uncertainty. Or someone in a supportive relationship, but still carrying fear from past hurt. The environment is safe, but the nervous system is still adjusting. That's exactly this combination. So the overall message for the collective today is this. Many people are processing emotional truth or tenderness while also actively building stability in their lives. There is effort, reflection, healing, and reevaluation happening all at once. And Spirit is emphasizing patience, self-nurturing, and honest assessment of where your energy goes. You are allowed to build and heal at the same time. You are allowed to move forward while still feeling tender, and you are allowed to pause and reevaluate what you've invested in without it meaning failure. There is stability forming, even if your mind is still anxious. There is healing happening, even if your heart still feels sensitive. And the direction many people are moving toward right now is actually more aligned long-term, even if it feels uncertain in the moment. So that's the collective message for today, and if this resonated, just take what fits and leave the rest.